Hey everybody, it's me Stacy here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com. Hello, welcome to today's Make It Monday event, sale, class, all of it. So glad you could tune on in as everybody's joining in. We do have a live chat that's going on right now if you're watching this during the premiere of today's class, which would be 6 p.m. sunny California time, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. And Make It Mondays really are something very, very special in the paper crafting world. We are the only ones to put together this type of an event every Monday for you, as long as I have product to support it. So far it's been good. It's like 3 years and we've been a-okay. We haven't missed any, but you just never know. So I always want to qualify it with as long as I've got something special for you. Now, for those of you who know me and know Scrapbooking Made Simple and know Make It Monday, you understand why it is so special. But for those of you who are new to our channel, first, I am Stacy. I'm the owner of Scrapbooking Made Simple, and we are an independent brick and mortar mom and pop retail shop here in Canyon Country, California. We do a little bit of everything in our retail store. We have paper, and we have embellishments, and we have dies, and we have stamps, and we have fine art products, and we have canvases and journals, and we have card bases, and we have bling and inks and all the things you can imagine you would want a paper crafting store to carry. That's what Scrapbooking Made Simple is. But for those of you who are not local here in sunny Canyon Country, California, we also have scrapbookingmadesimple.com, which is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Now, what makes a Make It Monday event so special? Well, we negotiate with manufacturers for product that might not be, well, definitely is not their most current release. It is something that's older, that they still have quantity of, that they'd like to say, hey, bye-bye, they need it to go away. And in the past, I was always in competition with stores like Tuesday Morning or, Big Lots was one of them, where I would be fighting for that same type of product that they were. But of course, I'm a single little independent store, and well, Big Lots was Big Lots and they're gone. And Tuesday Morning was Tuesday Morning, but they're gone, which kind of paved a way for me to come in and work with these manufacturers on product that is older that they need to say goodbye to. Their goodbye is our hello, and it is your Make It Monday deal. We do typically one bundle. Sometimes we'll have a twofer. We do one bundle. Nothing is open stock. You just have to get the bundle. Usually the price of the bundle is the retail price is between $80 and $100, and we bring it to you for $19.99. And I know that's a concept that's like, are you kidding me? I am not. If you are on the live chat right now, all of you SMS peeps, you post, she ain't kidding. If you've got $20 to spend, typically you're going to get between $80 and $100 worth of product. Sometimes the bundles have to be a little bit higher, like today. Today the bundle is not $19.99, it's $24.99, but it's not $80 to $100. It's almost $120 worth of product. So again, amazing values. What we have for you is from Find It Trading, beautiful products, and well, I think I'm going to show you today a couple different ways to use these products. The bundle is a one and done, so once we are sold out, we can't get them ever again. And the product is really meant to help you keep crafting affordable. It allows Rock and Remco, that's our guy Remco over at Find It, let me have the bundles at an amazing price so I could let you have the bundles at an amazing price. It's not that we bought them for an amazing price and then are charging full price for it, or that we bought them for an amazing price and we're giving you a 50% off discount. We're not taking that extra margin. We're passing the savings along to you because everybody deserves the right to have their hobby, to go into their space, whatever that is, whether it's 12 inches on the dining room table or an entire room. You need that decompression time. You need that me time, that creative time. And by keeping the pricing low on our Make It Mondays, well, that allows more of you to enjoy your hobby, to make something fabulous, special, wonderful from the heart, and then pass it along to others. And by spreading that, I get to share, well, Remco shared the joy with me, and then I get to share the joy with you, and then you get to spread it all through your friends and your family. Now, it is one bundle today. It is $119.94 for $24.99. I'm going to show you the bundle. We're going to play with it for a little bit, and then honorary SMS girl Leslie. Hey Leslie, hello. Leslie H. She should be on the live chat. She made all the samples. She did. I only changed one of them. You're gonna have to see if you can figure out which one I changed. Just one. So she was up last week and I put her to work. The minute she walked in, I'm like, chop chop, we've got things to do. So I'm going to tilt on down. I'm going to get started for today. I am going to walk you through the bundle. I do have other products that we're going to include in the Make It Monday category. They're not part of the $24.99 bundle. I'm going to add them in the category because all the samples were made with it. And I want you, if you want to do what Leslie did or you want to use the same papers, I want to make them available to you as well. Will they be on sale? Yes. Will they be on sale for 50% off or 80% off? No, but they'll be on sale for you because this product is current product. It is the latest and greatest. It is the newest that she used. So I want to say thank you to Leslie for all of the amazing samples and for being just a wonderful honorary SMS girl from a distance. She's a little ways away, so she doesn't get to come in every Wednesday, but she's absolutely part of the team and has done a wonderful job. All right, so I'm going to tilt on down and I'm going to get started for today. I've got the bundle, $119.94 for $24.99, and you are going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dies that make your card base. But is that all they do? I don't think so. So let's play. I'm going to tilt down. We'll get started for today. I'm going to show you each of the dies and then we'll make something, or at least we're going to be die cutting quite a bit. I want to show you a few things. So let me get myself situated. We are a very small little company. We're really not a company. I mean, we are a company, but we're really small. So I'm my own camera person. There we go, 6 of them. It's gonna come packaged just like this. When they are gone, they are gone. And I'm gonna pull them out and show you one by one. So the first one I'm gonna show you is the Christmas tree die. So this is a score line, and you're gonna see this on all of the dies that I have for you. A score line. So when you run it through your Big Shot machine or whatever machine you have of choice, it's going to score the die. So here is the card that it makes. This is an A6 card. So you can use A6 envelopes for it. You might even get away with an A2, but so there is what this die makes. You roll it through, it cuts all the way around, it puts the score line in, and allows you to close it up. So there's one. I need to find a place to put them. Two. Let's see. This one next. Here we have ornaments. So you've got the whole beautiful decorator side of the ornaments. You've got the score line in the middle, and then you've got the balance of the card to the side. And here it is. So the backing, and then the main front, and your score line. So it fits just like this, which means you can take an A6 card base and put it in there and cut it, because that's the size card it makes. You just lay your A6 card base in there and cut. So die number 2. Die number 3, let's find this one, is right here. So I've got the little snowflakes and stars, the little eyelet. This one actually doesn't have to be Christmas at all. The little eyelet going around with the little stars. This can be congratulations. This can be happy birthday. This can, this one can, well, actually all of this one too. This one can go, no, this one has to go this way. But this one can go this way or that way. You choose. And it fits right in, and the score line is built right into the die, and there you go. So it's not that you're going to get one of these for $24.99. It's that you're going to get all of them for $24.99. The next, so here we've got the design on one side, we've got the design on the other, the score line in the middle, which means that when I cut, I get the design on both sides. Now this would be a beautiful mat for a layout. This is absolutely gorgeous. I can put my card base this way. I can put it this way. Whatever makes my heart happy. And this fits right inside. And the score line is right there for you, already part of the die. Then I know there's more. Then I have this one. And again, this doesn't have to be, it's like, it can be little snowflakes, but it also can be little flowers. And you've got the edge all the way around. The back piece has the edge as well. So it's not just a straight edge on the back side of the card. It actually is the same, like the Christmas tree has that edge going on, and the stars have the eyelet edge going on. The ornaments have a straight edge going on. I love this one. It's easy to use, it's easy to cut, and it fits right on in. Now we have one left, and that is our big snowflake design, which is here. And again, you can run it this way. You can have your card base this way. You've got the snowflake edge on the one side where the decor, but then the back side cuts to that so it fits perfectly. So 6 dies for $24.99. And I think that's pretty rock star. I mean, I think that's a value that is certainly hard to beat. We are the only company that does Make It Mondays, that does this kind of an event every single week. So that if you are crafting on a budget, you are going to get value every single week. And every single week, it's somebody different. It's some new bundle. And when they sell out, they sell out. But my goodness, you're talking 6 into 24 is what, $4 a die? That is amazing. So today, I can't use this one because this is going to be somebody. I have to put this one back. This one hasn't been used. I gotta put it back because otherwise somebody's not gonna, we're gonna be one short. I have the set that Leslie used to make all the samples, so that's the set I'll use today. And I'm gonna show you a couple different ways of using the dies, how they're intended, and then how you could use them if you chose to. Okay, so those have to go back in the bag. I'll find the bag. Well, oh, there it is. Otherwise, somebody's not going to get one because we would be one short. We can't have that. So as you can see, my videos are not scripted or edited. They are what they are, and well, we do what we do, and we get done what we get done. Okay, so today I am playing with some A5 paper. Now we've had these before, and these aren't something that's going away. Well, when we're sold out they are, but this is paper we've got paper by Lean, and we've got Simple and Basic. And the colors really are just absolutely wonderful. This one is called Petrol and Sand. And I thought for winter, for the snowflakes, I mean, yes, please sign me up for that color all day long, right? So I thought that these would work really, really good for the snowflakes. And then I have Christmas Spirit, which is kind of a vintagey Christmas, but it's got the greens and it's got the burgundies and it's got some browns going on, the pinks. These are the two that we're going to use today to make our card bases out of. Now these are exactly A5. Exactly A5, which means they fit the dies like by a hair of a chinny chin. A5 dies make A6 cards. So I pulled A5 paper. You may choose to tape the paper down. You may choose to use a bigger sheet of paper. I leave it up to you. But I think I'm gonna do, maybe I'll do 3. Green, green, and green. Because I'm going to use the Christmas tree die for right now. So I've got my Christmas tree die. You are without question going to need a precision base plate. Whether you have the old version, the new version, the chrome version, the black version, whatever it is, these dies are intricate. Intricate. You're going to need that precision base plate if you are using a standard Big Shot machine. If you're using a Big Shot Plus or a Big Shot Pro, maybe not. If you're using somebody else's machine, you may not need, well, you wouldn't use a precision base plate because it's for a Sizzix machine only. I'm going to bring over my machine, and so I've got my base platform, which comes with the machine. I've got my solo shim or an A shim, which comes with the machine. And typically I would use a cut plate. That would be my next piece of the sandwich. But because I need to use the precision base plate, the precision base plate sits right on top of my solo shim and my base platform. This becomes my cut plate for all intents and purposes. Now I put my paper down and I put my die, and you will see it is by the hair of a chinny chin chin that my die fits. I mean, it's as close as you can get. And again, you may choose to tape it down. I'm a girl who flies by the seat of her pants, so I'm going to choose to let it rock and roll and see what we get. Now I've got my clear plate, a cut plate, a do not cut plate, whichever you would prefer. I'm going to put it right on top. And I'm going to, let's get this one moving in. I'm going to send it through my Big Shot machine. And what you're going to hear, ooh, am I slightly off? I can hear Kevin, keeper of the secret sauce, saying, square your plates up, Stacy. See, I am. Okay, what you're going to hear is maybe some creaks, some cracks, some thuds. You've got a parallel die line, that score line, going parallel to my rollers. So creaks and cracks, yeah, so creaks and cracks. Oh, that wasn't too bad. I'll say that wasn't too bad. Oh, but I'm gonna roll it the other way too. We're gonna go back and forth on this one. There we go. And let's send it on back through. There's a ka-thump. That ka-thump is okay. And that precision base plate allows for all your little nooks and crannies to just fall out. That's what we're looking for. All those nooks and crannies to just fall out. So I'm gonna fold in, and then I'm gonna fold out. And now I've got my Christmas tree. So my edge of my card follows right along with the Christmas tree. Right along with it. Let's pop out some of my things. Now, you may find that your die might warp just a little bit. Just bend it kind of back into place, and it's fine. Let me tell you, we've made oodles of cards with this die, and it has been a-okay. So the first one I wanted to do, I just wanted to do as is. So I used a piece of paper that had two colors, darker green on one side, lighter green on the other. That way that lighter green comes through. It is an A6 card, which means it's gonna fit right into an A6 envelope. And an A6 card is a little bit taller than an A2. So I suppose if I wanted to, and I wanted it to fit into an A2, I could snip off the top and I could probably snip some off the bottom and make it an A2. So an A6 is taller, an A2 is a little bit wider. And it doesn't harm it, it's not gonna cause any issues, but I'm gonna cut it again just so we have both. So let's do it again, and let's do it in, let's do it in a color that is completely different. Well, we'll do a pink Christmas tree. That's a pretty color. Okay, we'll do it in this one. Just so we have it. And this one I'm not gonna cut down to an A2. So I'll bring my Machine right back on over. Keep my sandwich the exact same. So my base platform, my solo shim or my A shim, and you can see how beat up mine is. That's okay. It still works. Kevin, the keeper of the secret sauce, who has retired. Oh, Kevin, congratulations, but we're gonna miss you. He says that sometimes when you run it on the side and it's off, you know, you've got it not quite squared up, he says then you just go back and you kind of give it a little haircut. So that's what I do. If I get it a little bit off, I just go in and I give it a little bit of a haircut. So I put that down. Then I've got my precision base plate, always remembering that if you can read the directions, if you're putting this down and you can read how to use it, stop. You need to flip it over and have either that black side facing up if it's an older precision base plate, or the chrome size if it is one of the newer precision base plates. That needs to be facing you. Now my paper goes down and you can see by a hair of a chinny chin chin. I'm gonna square this up, make sure I'm nice and square. And top plate. And let's see how close I come. Oh, Stacy. Like, see, if you had taped it down. I'm just going to go for it and see what we get. And then I roll. Roll, roll, roll. A thump and creaks and cracks and all sorts of noises, but that just means that we're die cutting. Send it back. See, it's that score line that causes that big ka-thump. And by doing that, I need to re-square up my plates. There we go. It's this one right here, that score line is what causes it to go, yikes. But it doesn't hurt the die. And then we just pull it right on out. And all our little bits and bobs they fall out easy peasy. I like it in the pink, actually. And by using that double-sided cardstock, so now you can see the difference between an A2 and an A6. An A6 is just a little bit taller. And now I have two that I can start to decorate. But let's do something different with it. Let's take it to the next level. This is about getting the most out of your $24.99. And remember, I'm only using one die. There's 6 of them that you can do this with. So let's grab another piece of my paper and my Christmas tree. And let's put it on. See a few little places I didn't pop out the little pieces. Bing, bang, boom, done. And line it up to the best of my abilities. Tape it down if it makes your heart happy and you're more confident like that. cut plate over the top. And let's send it on through. A little bit of a ka-thump there, then some creaks and cracks there. And then I'm just going to send it right back through again. Oh, I didn't have enough pressure on my edge. So I had my die too close to the edge. I'm going to leave it in there. It just didn't cut right there. It was too close to the edge to get enough pressure. So I'm just going to leave it in there, put my plate on it, and just roll just that one little area. I don't have to do the whole thing. I just need to get that little area done. Have no fear. Your die cutting machine is here. And bing, bang, boom, I fixed it. So now we've made 3 that are pretty similar to each other, but I want to change this one up just a little bit. So this one really doesn't have a different colored paper. This colored paper is so close to this that I really can't see the tree. I don't have that really good definition of the darker or the lighter to where it really pops. So what am I gonna do? Well, I'm gonna grab another kind of paper, something that makes my heart happy. So I had Leslie use, her use Paper Favorites. I had her use this stack of paper where you've got the diamonds, the distressed diamonds, and I liked the tones. I liked the beiges and, oh, got 2 packs of it. Beiges and easy backgrounds. I thought that they were very pretty. They are single-sided. They are out of Denmark. These are by Paper Favorites, so they're out of Denmark. I had her use this one, and I also had her use the Beauty of Winter for the snowflake, although, oh, that one belongs here. And I thought that these colors just went lovely with the snowflakes. Oh, that one belongs in there too. I think, yes. So I thought for the winter and the snowflakes, the dies that had those, this would go along really well. And I thought that this would go along really well with the greens. So I'm gonna take, and let's grab a sheet. Let's grab a sheet. That one might not be bad. The stripes might be okay. Oh, the plaid. The plaid speaks to me. So I'm here. I've done my card, but I don't have a really good color differentiator between the back of the card and the design, and I really want that to stand out a little bit. So I'm gonna grab my die and pop, 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 pop. I have a couple options. I can come in and cut just the back half of the die. All I want is the back half. So I can be sure that it's going to fit on because I can pull it back as far as I need. All I want is the back of the die. That makes the back of the card base. That's all I want. And to do this, I want to take it, and if I cut it this way, do I have another piece of this? I don't know that I do have another piece of this. Oh, nope, I don't. Oh man, I like the plaid. Oh, I do. Okay. So if I cut it this way, what's going to happen? Let's just cut it and see what happens. My die is facing down. I've got my platform the way it should be. And all I care about is this right here. I don't care about the main die. I don't care about the decor piece. I don't care about any of that. And I'm going to send it on through. And go over and come back. Easy peasy mac and cheesy. Pop it out. Then all I have to do is cut on that score line. And then I can put it in my card base. But it doesn't fit my card base. This way fits my card base. What do I do? What went wrong? When you're doing the inside of a die that closes, you have to flip your paper upside down. You have to have the mirror look, see? But I need it to be here. So then I can line it up and tape it down. Although the white looks nice. But let's do it the proper way so you can see the difference. I don't think I have a big enough piece here. Let's see. Oh, I think we'll try and make it work. So instead of doing what I just did, I'm going to flip the paper over. Now it's a pattern piece of paper, so it doesn't matter which direction it's going, it's plaid. Put my die on. Like I said, I'm close. I think it's going to be too short. Well, we're going to cut it anyway. Put my plate over the top and send it on through. Bing, bang, boom. And now I'm sure that it's going to work on the inside. To where I can just line this up and tape it in place. And now I have a background for my tree to stand out against. I have a background for my tree to stand out against. So let me just grab some Stacy tape and let's put it in there. So it will only take you once cutting it upside down or the wrong. Now, if this was a double-sided sheet of paper, it would have been fine. Or if I wanted the white, it would have been fine. So I'm going to line it up with the design. You could even keep it back a little bit if you wanted a shadow to it. And now I've got the design behind. So really simple to do. You just have to remember that which direction to cut when you are going to cut. That's going to be an important thing. And again, you're only going to do it once. You're going to remember not to do it again. And then I've got my beautiful piece, whether I'm doing it just on paper, using the double-sided paper, or putting something behind it. And maybe I just put the white one behind this one just because. Little bit off. Look at how pretty that is. Trim, let's just line it up and trim this piece off because I used a piece that was bigger than I needed, and trim this piece off. Oh, I did that because I made this in A2. And then tape it in. And now you've got a white background, you've got a patterned background, you've got a solid background, all using the die in different ways. But what if I took the die one more time? And while last time we cut just this part, just the back side of the card, what if this time we cut just the front side of the card? So I can put it almost anywhere I want because I'm not going to use the whole piece of paper. And this time I only go to the score line. That's as far as I'm going to go. And again, you have 6 dies that you can do. Oh, that was a noise. Have no fear. There were some lovely ladies in here earlier today from Bakersfield. And I was showing them these dies and I said, now you're going to hear some pretty loud ka-thumps. Don't worry. It's part of the process. it's because you've got a die line that's parallel to the roller and it's trying to grab it to get it through. So this time all I wanted is that front piece. And on that score line, I'm going to cut it. And all my little bits and bobs fall out. All my little bits and bobs fall out. Because this time I am going to take a A6 card base. And I can put my tree right onto my A6 card base. Now I can leave it with the white background, or I can add to it, depending on what I want to use. What if I grabbed from the blue set, The Beauty of Winter? There was something in here with a touch of green in it. Oh, there it is. Oh, what if I did that and that? All right, let's try it. So I can have that as the front of my card, and that here. And then my card will open as a traditional card. Cute. Okay, let's put it down. So now I'm not using the back half of the card at all. Put that right over the front. Get all my little doodads out of there. And put that down. Now you'll do a better job taping down than I am. I just want to get it down so you can see. And now my card opens as a traditional card. I still have this piece left. That's the leftover piece from what I just cut. Let's see if I can. So I can pull it back to any size reveal that I want. Maybe I want the reveal to only be that big as opposed to that wide. Maybe I don't want it this wide. I can pull the reveal back all the way to there, anywhere I want, because I'm only cutting this area. That's it. So let's bring my machine back over and let's do it again. Each die gives you many different ways of using it. I could have done something very similar with the die that has all the ornaments. They all give you opportunity to use it in more ways than maybe you would give them credit for. I made a small reveal. There we go. Think of all the scraps of paper you could be using just to cut edges. Just to cut your edges. And then add those into something . Okay, and I still have this piece, and let's grab an A6 card base. Oh, look at how cute is this? Very happy with myself. Taking something that is completely affordable, 6 dies for $24.99. Even if you and a friend go in on it together and you share the dies, I'm going to put that down. Once they're gone, they're gone. Now there's a series of these dies. I think this is the only Christmas set, but we'll be doing something like this again where it's 6 of these card-based type dies for the $24.99. And this one I'm going to leave just a little bit of white around the 3 sides. I could have put glitter paper behind it. I could have done whatever made my heart happy. But just another way to utilize. And then you finish decorating. So we started with cutting it and just using it like this, where you've got a double-sided sheet of paper and you've got the dark and then the lighter inside. And then we moved into where we cut it again, only the inside and the outside were very much the same color. So I cut just the back piece to layer it in so that you can see the tree giving you a totally different look. And then we decided to use a regular card base and not use the back half of the die at all. Just use the front and put it on a standard size A6 card base. And now they're ready to decorate. All of the different ways you can use a single die. And that single die is part of a 6-die set that retails for $119.94. Now just $24.99 for all 6. You're not picking the one you want. You're going to get them all. And a couple different ways to use it. Use them all. Take them, cut them up. Go ahead, cut them up. It's okay. It's only paper. If you don't want to use good paper until you figure out how all the different ways you can use the die, absolutely. I love it in the pink too. Cut them up. So there's the 2, there's the 3, there's the 4, there's the 5. Now today we use the simple and you'll see the samples were used with the simple and basic, the it's petrels and sand, and the Bylene paper, the Christmas spirit, which is what I was using, and I used a little bit of the Beauty of Winter, which you'll see in the samples. That's where this sheet came from. And I used the Winter Wishes, which is where that plaid came from. So we're gonna have all of these in the Make It Monday category so you can get your hands on them. They'll just be at a normal, regular 20% off. And then you're going to see that Honorary SMS Girl Leslie used several paper favorites ephemera die cuts. Now, the package may be small, but what's in the package is mighty. It is mighty. The image on the front may look small, but the actual ephemera is beautiful. I mean, look at that. They are amazing. The size, don't let the front of the package fool you. If you see these anywhere else, don't let the front of the package fool you. Pick it up and turn it around so you can see actual size of the product. Look at, they're all beautiful. My favorites are, I like the poinsettias and the holly berries, my favorites. So Leslie has made oodles of samples for you using the paper, the ephemera, the dies. I've got a little bit of everything for you. And she went hog wild crazy, and I appreciate it immensely, Leslie. You did an amazing job. So here. Yep, she went this way. So here is your snowflake die. You've got the ephemera. Isn't that beautiful? And then you open it up, you've got the paper, and you've got a Christmas sentiment. These sentiments are part of the YouTube Yummies for this week. They are from Katie Sue. They're not a sticker. You die cut them any shape you want and then put them down. But you get 40 sheets for some ridiculously low, wonderful price. Here we've got the edge, and she could have done it this way or this way. Open it up, and you've got the beautiful paper, and you've got the sentiment. Then we've got the tree, and she's got the gnome. Love the gnome, done in the brown. You see, look at how pretty this is. Open it up, and you're good to go. And we have the snowman on this one. So you've got your edge, your eyelet edge with your little stars, and you're open. Leslie made all of these. You've got your pretty ornaments. Open it up to your soft paper in the soft pink. So, those are so beautiful and so lacy. And again, your eyelet. So, I mean, look at the difference. The same die, but look at them with the gnome and the wreath and in the gray. Open them up and you've got your sentiment. Same die, two different ways. Here we've got our tree. Again, done in, well, she did this in the browns and in the pinks and she backed it. Oh my gosh, Leslie, this is beautiful. All done with the paper pads that I showed you today. Everything done with the papers that I showed you. She pulled all the papers from those two. Completely different look. And then another different look here. And then the tree. And here she did what I did. And you've got your sentiment right there. So the green, the brown with the gnome, the light mocha with the pink. What colorway makes your heart happy? They all look great. And then we have this one. So now we have 4 different ways, 4 different colorways and different designs all on the tree. So pretty. All done with the ephemera from Paper Favorites. There we go. See, I love that paper. And again, so pretty and so easy and done. These don't have to be difficult. The ephemera to go with the ornaments, to go with the paper, and done. Well, I'm not done yet. Oh no, no. Look at our little gnome on the blue petrol and sands paper. Your sentiment, your little gnome. Bam. We've got the snowflake double edge. This is so elegant. Leslie, this is so elegant with the piece of glitter underneath it. So pretty, so elegant. But she could have also done it this way. And in the blue, so pretty and so elegant out of the winter. It was the Beauty of Winter paper pad is the inside. And our gnome goes great with this paper. And then our inside, though, this is that dark green out of Christmas Wishes or Christmas Spirit. And then our sentiment, Hot Cocoa Time, the ephemera, the card base, the inside. Yeah, she chopped. Well done, Leslie. She was here for about a day and a half. Well, she actually worked longer than that because she stayed with me. And sometimes we were here till like 9, 10 o'clock at night. I needed to tell next time to pack a lunch because I don't eat. Look at Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Look at how pretty are these. And you're going to get all 6 card dies. I think she did an amazing job. And I think that there's just something here for everyone. I think I like this one this way, though. She did it this way. I think there's something here for everyone. Look at all the little houses. Look at how cute. That's the ephemera. You get, I don't know how many pieces you get. You get 14 houses. Look how cute they are. And something just easy and simple. So, Leslie absolutely went to town Without question, she did an amazing job. A little bit of something for everyone, but it all starts with the bundle. It all starts with the bundle. We have all the additional product on sale for you, just in case you loved what Leslie did, or you love the paper, or you just want to keep it simple because monkey see, monkey do. We've already selected the paper for you and you don't really have to think too hard about it. Absolutely. All right, you guys, this is Make It Monday, and this is where we bring you that really big value for that little tiny itty bitty teeny weeny price to make crafting affordable for so many more of you. You should be able to buy milk, and then after you put the grandkids to bed or the kids to bed, or you've finished your job for the day, you should be able to come home and sit down and make something that makes your heart happy, that you can then give to somebody else and make their heart happy. This is a de-stressor for lots of us. This is our creative outlet, and to be able to keep it affordable for more of you is an absolute joy and pleasure and honor. But I can't do it alone. It requires the manufacturers to say, hey, I've got something for you, Stacy. Are you interested? Or me going to them going, hey, I saw something of yours. Do you still have it? And working with them together, a partnership. It's really a partnership with all of us, me and the manufacturers and you, the maker. We all are in this together. And gosh, if we just celebrate each other and make pretty things, well, wouldn't the world be a better place? So it's me, Stacy, Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com. I will see you tomorrow for our next In the Studio with Stacy class, where I pair paper crafting and fine art, and we have a whole lesson about fine art products, and to show you, again, another way of using something that you might not have thought of, or you might be going, well, do I need something of that quality? Let me show you. And then I leave it to you to make the decision. But that's tomorrow, 6 p.m. sunny California time, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. And we are working with fine tech watercolors. They're not bling watercolors, they're bling watercolors. So I will see you tomorrow, everybody. Have a super night, and thanks for hanging with me if you were here during the live chat. Always a great time. Bye, everybody. I'm Stacy, Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com. Bye.